In Hindu mythology, time goes on infinitely without a beginning or an end. This implies that the universe is cyclical and goes through an eternal cycle of creation, preservation, and destruction. A universe is followed by the next, which is followed by the next, and so on till eternity. The creation legends mention Brahma as the supreme creator or the Prajapati. He created the universe from a golden egg called the Hiranyagarbha. As per Hindu cosmology, the lifespan of the universe is equal to 100 years of Brahma. The two halves or the two parard last for 50 Brahma years each. After 100 years of Brahma, the universe completely dissolves in an event known as the Mahapralaya. The universe remains in a non-manifested state for a long period of cosmic rest, after which a new universe begins with a new Brahma. 1 year of Brahma has 12 months of 30 days each, making a total of 360 days of Brahma in 1 year. The lifespan of the universe is therefore equal to 36,000 days of Brahma. How that compares to human years, we learn as we go on. There are 24 hours in a day of Brahma. 12 hours of daytime is called one kalp, and a night of equal length is called pralaya. A partial dissolution of the world takes place after every kalp. This is called the Naimittika Pralaya. Naimittika means occasional in Sanskrit. It signifies the periodic occurrence of pralaya at the end of each kalp. The dissolution starts with a massive fire followed by immense flooding. This results in the destruction of the lower realms of the world like the Bhulok and the Patal Lok. This 1 day of Brahma is equal to 8.64 billion human years, with Kalp and Pralay lasting for 4.32 billion years each. After Pralay, once Brahma wakes up from his sleep, the process of creation starts anew with the beginning of a new Kalp. Delving deeper into the intricacy of a Kalp, this 4.32 billion year long Kalp is further broken into smaller intervals of time. There are 14 Manvantras in a Kalp. Each Manvantra is followed by, and the first one is preceded by, a Manvantra Sandhya, making a total of 15 Manvantra Sandhya in a Kalp. Here's a quick calculation of the duration of these periods in human years. 1 Manvantra is equal to 3.0672 into 10 to the power 8 human years, and 1 Manvantra Sandhya is equal to 1.728 into 10 to the power 6 human years. The summation of 14 Manvantra and 15 Manvantra Sandhyas is equal to 4.32 into 10 to the power 9 human years, which is in fact the length of one Kalp. The 14 Manvantra can be perceived as 14 different dynasties that come to existence one after the other. Each Manvantra has a presiding ruler known as the Manu. In earlier texts, Manu is referred to as the progenitor of mankind. The Sanskrit term of human is Manushya or Manav, which means of Manu. Manu is believed to be the first man. However, in later texts, Manu has been used to refer to the title of the king who rules over a Manvantra. Each Manvantra is distinguished by the Manu who heads it, and Indra, the 7 Rishi of the Manvantra called the Saptarshi, and certain deities. In the Manvantra Sandhya, which is the transitional period between two Manvantra, a new Manu ascends to the throne. Along with that, a cosmic and spiritual reordering happens, leading to the emergence of a new set of spiritual gurus or the Saptarshi, new Indra, and new Dev or deities. Further inside of a Manvantra, there is another cyclical occurrence called the Yug cycle or Mahayug. There are 1000 Yug cycles in a Kalp and 71 Yug cycles in each Manvantra. Looking at the calculation in human years, the length of one Yug cycle is 4.32 into 10 to the power 6 human years. A Manvantra has 71 Yug cycles. Cross-checking the number of years on multiplying, 71 Yug cycles make up a total of 3.0672 into 10 to the power 8 human years, which is in fact equivalent to the length of one Manvantra. Now talking about the count of Yug cycles, as we have discussed, there are 71 Yug cycles in a Manvantra. So 14 Manvantra would have a total of 994 Yug cycles. However, we also know that a Kalp has 1000 Yug cycles. So this difference of 6 Yug cycles is covered in the 15 Manvantra Sandhyas, making a total of 1000 Yug cycles in a Kalp. So what is a Yug cycle? A Yug cycle is a cycle of 4 ages or 4 Yug. The length of the Yug decreases as we progress from the Satyug to the Kalyug in the proportion of 4:3:2:1, starting from 1.728 into 10 to the power 6 human years of Satyug to 4.32 into 10 to the power 5 human years of Kaliyug. As the length of the Yug decreases, the world witnesses a transformation from a golden age to a dark and decayed age. The naming of the ages is believed to be after the game of Chopad, in which the long dice was marked with 4, 3, 2 and 1. Zooming into the structure of a Yug, the main period of each Yug is preceded by a Yug Sandhya or dawn and is followed by Yug Sandhyams or dusk, each lasting for 10% of the total length of the respective Yug. These 1000 Yug cycles can be understood as the rise and fall of spirituality and dharma in a cyclical manner. The Kalp starts with the first Satyug, where the universe is at the epitome of righteousness, happiness, and prosperity. This then begins to decline over the next 3 Yug, finally reaching the lowest in the Kali Yug, when all the resources that were present at the beginning of the Mahayug are exhausted. Morality as a result has vanished and there is no space for spirituality. The world is about to collapse, and so it does during the Yug Sandhyams that follows the Kali Yug. Post that, a divine avatar arrives to end the darkness and re-establish dharma or righteousness, thereby ushering in the next Satyug. And this cycle continues for 1000 times till the Naimittika Pralay happens at the end of the Kalp. The Satyug, lasting for a period of 1.728 into 10 to the power 6 human years, is marked by truth, supreme righteousness, meditation, and knowledge. It is the golden age. Dharma stands on 4 legs of austerity, compassion, cleanliness, and truth. The golden age is followed by the Treta Yug, which lasts for 1.296 into 10 to the power 6 human years. In the Treta Yug, there is a decline in people's inclination towards spiritual practices and penance, and therefore dharma loses the leg of austerity and is left standing on 3 legs. In the Treta Yug of the current cycle, Ramayana is believed to have taken place. Dwapar Yug lasts for 8.64 into 10 to the power 5 human years and witnesses a further degradation of humanity. In Dwapar, both physical and mental purity begins to be lost. Desire, lust, intoxication all trickle into the society, breaking the 3rd leg of dharma. This setting forms the backdrop for epic narratives like Mahabharata, where the themes of eroding dharma and moral complexity are explored in depth, illustrating the struggles between righteousness and moral decay. The final age is the Kali Yug, lasting 4.32 into 10 to the power 5 human years. The universe is at its worst. Dharma has lost 3 out of its 4 legs. Greed, hatred, environmental deterioration, dishonesty, and materialism mark this age. In this age, truth is manipulated and lies are propagated, but it is still the only pillar which has some strength and therefore is the last leg on which Dharma stands. Let's summarize all of this in a chart. Satyug, Treta Yug, Dwapar Yug and Kali Yug are the 4 yug that make up one yug cycle. 1000 such yug cycles make one kalp. Alternatively, 71 yug cycles make up one manvantra. 14 manvantra along with 15 manvantra sandhya also make up one kalp. One kalp and one pralay make up one day of Brahma. 360 such days make a year of Brahma, and 100 such years is the lifespan of the universe. So where are we? We stand in the Kali Yuga, which is believed to have begun around 3102 BCE. This Kali Yuga is in the 28th Yuga cycle out of the 71 Yuga cycles present in the current Manvantra. This Manvantra, called the Vaivasvat Manvantra, is the 7th Manvantra of the current Kalp. The current Kalp is called the Shwet Varaha Kalp, and this Kalp is of the first day of the first month of the 51st year of Brahma.